Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Real Madrid CF3, Borussia Dortmund 2, FIFA Club World Cup 2025 quarterfinal. Real Madrid CF3, Borussia Dortmund 2, la Mundial de Clubes, cuartos de final de la FIFA. Real Madrid avanzar de las semifinales contra PSG. Borussia Dortmund eliminado de la Mundial de Clubes. Real Madrid advances to the semifinal to play PSG. Dortmund is eliminated. So our final four: Fluminense, Chelsea, PSG, Real Madrid. We have a final four. 3 games to play, 2 semifinals, 1 final, no third place game. Madrid moves on to play PSG. The last 2 Champions League winners play a semifinal against each other. And Chelsea plays a Brazilian club that it's been tough for them to play Brazilian clubs, even though they won 1, lost 1 when it comes to this tournament. It's going to be a tough game. 1 CONMEBOL, 3 UEFA. But with that being said, Real Madrid, they did the job. It seems like a close game, but that's only really because of how crazy stoppage time was. Borussia Dortmund had nothing for 92 minutes. They had nothing for 92 minutes. They finally step up and show what they could do, and they got 2 goals, but damn, Mbappe definitely took away the opportunity to actually tie the game up. Mbappe clutch gets a goal, his first goal of the Club World Cup, his first goal, 2 appearances, 2 sub-appearances, he gets the goal. Even though I still think Gonzalo Garcia looks better on Real Madrid so far this year. But either way, goals are scored as follows. 10th minute, Gonzalo Garcia scores. Ball played over the top. Garcia jumps up and karate kicks it into the net past Kobel. 1-0. What a beautiful goal by Garcia. In the air, corrals it, pops it home. Beautiful goal. Man, he's so good. He's so good. He's so good. I feel like he's a striker that actually fits Xavi's system way more than Mbappe does. Just food for thought. We'll talk about that later. Fran Garcia scores as well. 20th minute. Ball played to him by Trent. Garcia finds a beautiful opening in the Dortmund defense. They were not looking at him at all. He runs in, slides in, cuts through them like a hot knife through butter, and smashes the ball home. 2-0, 2-0. Beautiful goal by Fran Garcia. What a goal. He's turning into another Grimaldo, I would say. What a game. He's fitting into that Grimaldo role so well when it comes to Madrid, when it comes to Xavi's football. What a game from him. He's so good as well. Halftime 2-0, 2-0 medio tiempo. 90th minute, 90 plus 3 minute, Maximilian Bayer scores. Rudiger plays it straight to Bayer. Bayer has it, takes a shot, it bounces and dribbles in past Courtois, 2-1, 2-1. Kylian Mbappe, 90 plus 4 minutes, ball crossed in. He's held onside by the defender as the ball's crossed in, but he gets out of the hold of a defender, and Scorpion kicks the ball into the net. What a goal from Mbappe. 3-1, 3-1, beautiful goal. He got the one you were looking for. 90 plus 8, Dean Huijsen pushes over Guirassy. And there's a penalty given. Red card for Huijsen. Guirassy gets the penalty given, and he takes it. Zeroh Guirassy scores the penalty, rifles it home, lasers it home past Courtois, 90 plus 8, 3-2, 3-0. And there you go. Full time, 3-2, 3-0 esta noche. Madrid still wins. If it wasn't for that stoppage time, they would have absolutely dominated Dortmund. Dortmund had no chance in hell until stoppage time. And they took way too late to score. And Mbappe saved Madrid's ass, which 44 goals this season. He's better than I thought. Because 24-25, he's better than I thought he was. Full-time, 3-2, 3-0. Full-time stats, 15 shots to 12, 8 shots on goal to 5, 48% possession and 52% possession, 493 pass to 527, 87% pass accuracy to 92% pass accuracy, 10 fouls to 6, 1 offside to 1, 1 yellow card to 2, 1 red card to 0, 3 corners to 3. For me, when it comes down to it, I look at this game and I say, well, Madrid was the way better team. Madrid was the way better team. Player of the game for me, Fran Garcia. Man, he's so good. He's so good. Fits that Grimaldo role perfectly. Trent, we don't really have to talk about him, which the bad part about that is Trent is a player you have to talk about. You signed him for him to be talked about. Whether it's positive or negative, he's to be talked about. That's what you signed him for. Either positively because of his offensive contributions or negatively because his defense sucks. You don't get him to not talk about him. And the whole tournament, besides the assist, which he did get, he has not been talked about. This whole tournament, if he has an assist, good. Other than that, he is invisible. And you don't want that. That's not why you have Trent. You have Trent to make your offense more fluid, to have a better situation handle of the game, to get more goals, to get more assists. He's barely talked about, positively or badly. You get him to be talked about. For him to be a defender and not be talked about is antithetical to who Trent is and has always been. So that's not good. Gonzalo Garcia, he is damn good. He is damn good. Dude fits Xavi's style to a T. He's had such a good tournament. He's probably been the biggest revelation of this tournament, Gonzalo Garcia. And honestly, I might say it, he's better than Mbappe. He is. Not for the fact that he's worth $100 million, but to fit the system and not be egotistical and actually be better for the team and actually be on side and score goals, Gonzalo Garcia is better. Mbappe is an egotistical player. He is always offside. I'm surprised he wasn't called offside on the goal tonight, but he was held on by a defender. If he wasn't that, he would have been off. That Borussia Dortmund defender was idiotic. You hold on to him, he's not going to be offside once he gets out of your grasp. You don't hold on to him, he'll be offside. Holding on to them costs them extra time. Truly. You don't hold on to him and he scores that goal, you go to extra time. Well, who's to say you get that penalty? But just say everything's the same besides the goal. You go to extra time. We're not talking right now. Mbappe being held onside actually saved Madrid's ass. You say, but he scored today. Why are we so hard on him? Because it's the truth. It's the truth. Vinicius is trash. He's a bum now. Mbappe is egotistical. Rodrigo plays 5 minutes and looks better than Vinicius and Mbappe together. Especially Vinicius, though. And they want to sell Rodrigo. They want to sell Rodrigo. Huh? Nah. That makes no sense. Endrick's hurt, so I'm not going to go after him. Gonzalo Garcia fits Xavi's system better than Mbappe. He works for the team, not his name on the back of the jersey. That's what matters. Mbappe works for the name on the back of the jersey. His brand, not the team. Even though I grew up wanting to play for Madrid. How's it gone? Oh, Intercontinental Cup. Yay. They should be winning that. Oh, Super Cup. They should be winning that if they're there. Well, same thing with the Intercontinental Cup. But, oh, you wanted to play for Madrid. Yeah. Same thing he did at PSG. I don't know if you noticed. They are in the semifinal to play Madrid. They won the Champions League. That's not why they're here. They were already here. But, coming in European champions, that's something, right? Because Mbappe wasn't on the team because there were players playing for the team. Dembele, Doué, Mayulu, Kvaratskhelia, they all play for the team. This man does not play for the team. He plays for himself. I don't care if he wants to be there or not. He wanted to grow up that way or not. Yeah, he scored because he got held onside for the first time in his life. Dortmund shot themselves in the foot. He would have taken care of the offside himself if they just didn't hug him. They played themselves. They don't hug him. They're going to extra time with the way they put on during stoppage time. That's also why you don't try your hardest with 5 minutes to go. But, you know, you still could have went to extra time if you just didn't hug him. He would have taken care of it himself. He would have been offside himself. And he was still close to being offside if he was still being hugged. So, you played yourself, Dortmund. You played yourself. Not play for 90 minutes. You play during stoppage time. You get 2 goals. And because you hugged Mbappe, you're not going to extra time. When all you had to do was let him do his thing, you would have been 2-2. You would have gone to extra time. And who the hell knows what would have happened? Oh, by the way, you would have been up a man. Y'all had a chance. You played yourself. Overall. You don't have the mind. You don't have the talent. You don't have the tactics. You have nothing. Nothing. At least not yet. Madrid's a winning club, no matter what. You are a development club who, because you bottled the Bundesliga, what, 2 years, 3 years ago? 3 years ago. You're a banter club now. But hey, at least you made the Champions League final, you know. And then fired the guy who got you there because reasons. And now you have another manager. Sahin was a joke. Kovac is now there. And now he's trying to put in his system. It looked good for a couple of minutes there. They still played themselves. Maybe you shouldn't have fired the guy who got you to the Champions League in the first place. Terzic, maybe you shouldn't have fired him in the first place. But then again, what do I know? You played yourself. Madrid does what they do. You played yourself. You're gone. Madrid's still going through with one of their best defenders suspended against PSG because he is. But at least they're moving on and get to play a semifinal as they should. Top 4 best team in the world. Interesting. With that being said, Dortmund played themselves. Madrid, Gonzalo Garcia's the answer. Fran Garcia's him. Mbappe is a fraud. Vinny is a fraud. Rodrigo should play more and not be sold. And you got lucky. It's true. Xabi Alonso's got a lot of work to do, and I'm afraid it's not going to be pretty when the actual La Liga season starts and the Champions League. I'm afraid it won't be pretty to the point where he might get fired. I'm afraid it might not be pretty, and I hate that for Xabi, but you know what? That's life. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you later tonight for the Gold Cup final prediction, the USA-Mexico final prediction. Tomorrow morning, I will see you for the Formula 1 British Grand Prix live and review. I will riff about the Grand Prix. I will not write anything down. My review is just going to be how I thought it went, the results, and what I thought about it. Then we'll be live for the Gold Cup final Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. For the USA-Mexico game, we'll be live for it and a review. 2 lives, 2 reviews tomorrow. Monday, we are off with live streams, but we will be doing a quarterfinal recap, semifinal prediction for the Club World Cup. Tuesday, Fluminense-Chelsea live RSR on Tuesday for the first semifinal. Wednesday, we have Real Madrid, PSG versus Real Madrid live RSR, and a second live RSR. Montreal versus Forge, second leg of the Can Champ quarterfinal, live RSR. Because for some reason it had to be June 9th. But 2 lives, 2 RSRs on Wednesday. Thursday, we have the Club World Cup semifinal recap video. Friday, we have the Club World Cup final prediction video. Saturday, we have Toronto FC versus Atlanta United live RSR, and next Sunday, the 13th, the Club World Cup final live RSR. So that's what the next 8 days look like. And we'll be a little bit less busy after that. It's been fun. Let's finish out this month strong of tournaments. Month and 2 weeks, I guess, of tournaments and international break. With that being said, I will see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Congratulations, Real Madrid. Felicidades, Real Madrid. Commiserations, Dortmund. We have a Final Four.